Hello, class. Puck here. Um, so my text that I chose for to respond to is called Facebook's giant internet beaming drone finally takes flight. It is from by written by Cade Metz, and it's in the business section of Wired.com, which is from the Wired magazine. It was originally posted on June 21st of last year at 12 p.m. if you need that. The article is about basically Facebook has been working on this project for a while now where they spread internet to give the internet to poorer or harder to reach areas using drone technology. And this article describes, well, the first flight of their first drone that they're working on. They're calling the drone, I forgot the name of the drone. What do they call it? Aquila. Aquila? Yes, Aquila. Um, Basically, they want to make sure, that it works. It doesn't have solar paneling or antennas or any of the other stuff to actually get internet to people yet. It's more of a concept. But the idea is they are going to make all of these drones and eventually give them everything they need to send internet, whether it's through to other satellites or towers or just straight up to your phone. Um, there was also mention in the article about how Google is also trying to bring internet to different places of the world, and how Facebook and Google are kind of competing to find, what works better. One, because they obviously want people to use their product, but two, because they want to, bring it. Uh, what's the word? Technology, I guess. Infrastructure. It would help create infrastructure in certain parts of the world that are missing some things. Um. Do. I'm trying to think of what else there is to talk about the drone. Um. Oh, how it relates to the ideas in Chapter 9, of course. There was a section of Chapter 9 that briefly discussed how even though the internet, I mean, it's technically worldwide, there's only certain parts of the world that actually have decent internet, and that there's quite a few countries that barely have any internet, if at all, like maybe a handful of people are using internet in their village or whatever. And then there was mention how that there are programs like the Facebook program that are trying to bring internet to other parts of the world. So that's where this fits in. Um, in my opinion, I think this text is teaching us that, uh, well, it's not the main point of the text, but I think a part of the text is saying how important competition is. Because it meant, like, as I said earlier, it mentioned that Google is also working on a project to bring internet to different parts of the world. And I feel like if there wasn't the competition going on between Facebook and Google, our technology would just kind of be stagnant. Like there might not be anyone trying to bring internet to the rest of the world if we didn't have some sort of competition going on. Um, it also teaches me that how, like, different people are willing to come together to create something that might one day, they create a way to make it so other people can go to the internet. So now some small child who didn't have internet might have internet now, and they get to look up stuff and one day build something even better of their own to make technology go on even further, and so on and so forth. Um, I think that's pretty much it. I hope I touched on everything appropriately. See you around.